Hey guys, Jordan here, giving you a first impression segment about what is quickly becoming one of my favorite games of all time, Borderlands 2. I'm playing as Zero, the assassin, so you'll get a good look at how I use the deception action skill. Now, I know this game has only been out for 3 days, but it's quickly becoming apparent that Gearbox knows what the fans wanted out of a sequel, and fucking gave it to them. Oh, you liked lots of guns? Okay, well let's give you an uncountable number of them. Was Pandora a bit too brown before? Okay, well here's some fucking color. Color out the ass. Guns shoot rainbows of death and barrels strewn about everywhere explode into a gooey mess of flesh-dissolving slurry that mix together to give you what looks like a Jackson Pollock painting's worth of color smears and explosions. Up until 3 days ago, I held strong the belief that the original Borderlands was the best cooperative gaming experience ever created, but the throne of enjoyment has officially passed on to Borderlands 2. The original Borderlands kept me and my friends coming back for more and more, again and again. Multiple playthroughs with ever-evolving badass enemies and even cooler guns gave us an excuse to explore, maim, kill, and loot every pixel of Pandora, and Borderlands 2 brings back that familiar flavor and jacks it up to 11. I'm going to tell you a few reasons why this game has impressed me so far. Firstly, the guns. Holy shit, the guns, dude. Guns. If you found a new weapon every 30 seconds in the original Borderlands, it would take 33 years, 9 months, and 11 days to find every possible gun in the game, and that's assuming you never run into a single duplicate. Borderlands 2 takes that randomization formula and gives it an adrenaline shot right to the dick. So naturally, Gearbox made priority number 1 for Borderlands 2 more guns. 87 bazillion guns, to be exact. Well, actually, that's not exact, since bazillion isn't a real number, but whatever. They made a randomization algorithm that made so many guns they couldn't take the time to count them all. In an interview with Kotaku a while back, it was explained that in the original Borderlands, guns were randomized by a set of 5 or 6 different parts that made up said gun, and along with assigning different damages, fire rates, accuracies, and elemental effects, and skins, you ended up with the 17 million gun figure. Well, in Borderlands 2, the guns are made up of 12 to 14 different parts, over twice as many, and the visual variety among them has increased immeasurably, and it definitely shows. I mean, not only does every gun handle different from the others, they all have personality, something that was not as prevalent in Borderlands 1. I mean, do me a favor and just watch some of the guns reload. For so many guns, it's more than just a slip mag into slot animation. Parts of the guns are motorized and they slide scopes or parts of the gun up to the side. Some require wind-ups, and pretty much all of them are extremely satisfying. And actually the same thing can be said for all the chests and containers that you find weapons and ammo in. It's such a small addition that makes the world seem that much more varied and real that, boxes are sliding open with motorized platforms that come out every which way. It's just fantastic. It makes for an almost unending sense of wonder and newness because there's cooler things around nearly every single corner and in every fight. I also want to take a moment to congratulate Gearbox on doing the best PC port job ever created, probably. Take note, other developers, because this is how it's done. So many other ports leave so much to be desired. There's clunky menus that are designed for controllers and don't work well with mouse and keyboard, visual fidelity issues, optimization issues, you name it. PC ports don't typically run how you want them straight out of the box. But Borderlands 2 does. It runs smooth, it looks incredible, and you're given every option you could ever want for visual customization, including an FOV slider, HUD boundaries, lots of game detail tweaks, and my personal favorite, NVIDIA PhysX implementation. I mean, just look at all these particles. Rock, sparks, goo, blood, lightning, fire, explosions, liquid, ice, projectiles are rendered in PhysX beautifully, creating a battle zone so chaotic and colorful, you'd stop to admire it if you wouldn't catch the business end of a psycho's axe in the head for doing so. I mean, blood comes out of just about every enemy with every shot, and it pools up on the ground next to green sludge and purple sludge, and there's orange and red flames, and water flowing out of pipes, and explosions of sparks or chunks of concrete or splinters that come out of every surface with every hit of your gun and pile up on the floor. There's just so much movement and detail that it immerses you fully in this awesome, colorful, and hilarious chaos. I mean, just look at this blood spurt that happens every time you crit kill. It's incredible. And now I know this is assuming that your computer can handle this, and to give you an idea of what my computer is, this is what I've got. I've got an Intel Core i7 2.93 gigahertz. I've got an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 570 with 1.2 gigabytes of VRAM, and I got 12 gigs of regular RAM. I built this computer for about $1,500 a year and a half ago, so it would probably be a lot cheaper to buy now. And this game still runs Borderlands 2 with all highest settings, high view distance, high detail, and high NVIDIA PhysX. It runs at a silky smooth 60 for most of the time, and when there's explosions and particles like I'm showing you, it runs at about 35 to 40. It's still really good. It might look a little choppier in this video, that's only because I have fraps running. When I don't have fraps running, this game looks incredible with no slowdown noticeable at all. All of this amounts to a world of war and chaos that I never want to leave. If you're on the fence about this game, and I don't know why you would be if you just watch it for 2 seconds, but just do yourself a favor and do it. You won't regret it. Well, that's it for this segment. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Horses Productions for more commentaries, machinimas, rants, and movies.